let's make some chicken ole. Hello everybody, it's Becky from Keats Kitchen. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to show you what's for dinner tonight. I am making chicken ole. And this recipe is from my mom. Her name is Barbara, so a shout out to my mom for this wonderful recipe. She's been making this for a long time, so I thought I would share it with you guys today. So I'm going to show you all of the ingredients that goes into it, and then we'll assemble it and get cooking. So first of all, I have my glass baking pan, and this one's a little larger one. This one is about 15.5 by 10.5. You could go with a smaller size, but I'm going to use a little larger pan to give all the ingredients room to breathe, and don't want it spilling over. So okay, so I have 2 chicken breasts that I've cooked and shredded, 2 cans cream of chicken soup, 1 pint of sour cream, 1 16-ounce jar of Pace Picante Sauce, mild, because that's what my family likes. You can go medium or hot, whatever you'd like. 1 small onion, 1 garlic clove, 1 pound of grated cheddar cheese, hold on Gilligan, and 8 large flour tortillas. So anyway, I'll come back and we'll get cooking. All right, for the chicken, I've got 2 chicken breasts here, and I'm just going to trim the fat off. Once I get that done, I have my meat mallet, and I'm going to pound these down so they're just a little bit thinner. I have all of the fat trimmed off, so now I'm just flatten out my chicken a bit. This is also tenderizing the meat. I have my chicken breasts all prepared. I trimmed off all the fat and I flattened them as well as I could with a meat mallet. So now I have this cast iron skillet here, and just going to put the chicken breast in there and season it a little bit with some salt and pepper. Also, I added 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And then I have some garlic salt. I'm going to let these cook on each side, just sear them a bit for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then stick them in the oven at 400, but I'll be right back. I've got my chicken breasts seared on both sides. I did it for like 3 minutes on each side until they were browned. So now I'm going to set this whole cast iron skillet with the chicken in the oven for about 15 or 20 minutes and let it cook thoroughly. The chicken breasts are all done. They've been baking in the oven for 20 minutes at 400. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to let them rest before I cut them up. I'm just going to cover that up and let them sit, run a few errands. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm ready to shred the chicken. It has cooled down a bit, and I have this shredder that I got on the TikTok shop, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to use this to shred up my chicken, and it actually works really well. So I don't know if you can see it. I just put it in here and twist it, and it shreds the chicken. Whew. First thing I'm going to do real quick is spray my pan with some cooking spray, vegetable cooking spray. And I'm going to set this aside. I'm starting off sauteing my chopped onion in a skillet, and I've added 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. So I'm just sauteing my onions. Oh, they're strong. I think they're going to make me cry. And I have 1 garlic clove. I'm going to mince Stir this in with the onion. And cook that for about 1 to 2 minutes until the onions start to turn clear. My onions are about where I want them to be, so while they're kind of cooling off here, I'm going to take a pint of sour cream. And this whole 16-ounce jar of Pace Picante Sauce. And then 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Easy peasy recipe, folks. Okay, I'm just going to mix this all together, and then I'll start assembling the casserole. I have added my cooked onions and garlic into the sauce. I'm just going to give this a good stir, mix it all in. I am ready to assemble the chicken olé. And so what I'm going to start with, I've put 1.5 tortillas in the bottom of the dish. So I'm going to alternate the layers, kind of like making lasagna. So I'm going to take some of my shredded chicken, and then some of the sauce. Hope you can see. And then I'm taking my shredded cheddar cheese and just spreading a layer over. You can put as much or as little as you want. It's your dish, so. Oh, the TV's talking to me. Okay. And then I'm going to take a half a tortilla along with a whole tortilla, and I'm going to do all that over again and probably just do one more layer. I think I'll be back. Here it is. I have assembled all of it, and I'll tell you real quick what I did. So I have 3 layers of flour tortillas. First layer is flour tortillas, chicken and sauce and cheese. And then I did that again. And then I ran out of my sauce and chicken and everything. So I just did one more layer with flour tortillas and sprinkled some cheese on top. So anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes for my family. We're gonna have chicken olé. And it's done, chicken olé. This baked for about 35 minutes in the oven at 350. And it looks delicious. I hope my family loves it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. And I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let's make some chicken olé.